Today we're going to be putting a new alternator on the old 600. And we're going to be putting the Sycamore on the 4000. And we'll be doing a cold start on the Selectomatic, the 990. So stay tuned for all that. What is going on? It is Tuesday. We got the old Ford 600 in here, 640. I think it's a 640. It's got the 4-speed. Does not have the live PTO, but does have the PTO. I think the live PTO makes it like a 641. Anyway, I got a brand new alternator to go on this thing. Replace that one. This one looks too nice for this tractor, which I've already replaced the water pump, and it looked too nice for it too. But you know, you give it a couple years, couple hay seasons, and it's a dirty, filthy animal again. We use this tractor a lot. I'm going to use it hopefully next week to rake hay. There's a Hurricane Sally, I think, come through the Gulf of Mexico, and it's supposed to come up through here this week, maybe Friday. And so I'm not going to cut hay this week, but next week they're calling for fair skies all week long. So I raked with this tractor, and so I'm going to replace this old alternator. I changed the oil like 2 years ago. I might should change the oil again. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see how it goes. We bought new tires for this tractor because we like it. We use it. It's generally hassle-free. I got another video where I put new points and stuff on here when it quit on me last fall, maybe. Sometime in the hayfield. It just died. And we put new points and stuff on there. And I figured the alternator's not putting out anything. I checked it after I got it in here, and it's been sitting down there since I cut hay in May. So I didn't think it was going to crank, but hell, it fired right up. You know, the tires have seen better days, but haven't we all? As long as they hold air, right? So anyway, it's just going to be a short video of me working on that. I'm sure you guys are enthused and enthralled to see me change the alternator on a 600 Ford. But, you know, I'm going to do it anyway, and I'm going to film it, and I'm going to put it on YouTube. If you don't like it, then don't like it. Whatever. So, let's get to it. All right, so we are set up. Oh, God. Almost destroyed the video before it even could start. So this, for whatever reason, this is like a metric fitting. Well, it's not a 7/16, and it's not a 3/8. And I put a 10 on it, but honestly, it feels it's like a smaller than that. I've never seen a 9mm nut, but you know, stranger things have happened. So I've already cleaned, and I replaced the battery cable and checked the starter relay and all that stuff that it goes through, and cleaned everything, and it's not putting out any voltage. So I checked it when I pulled it in here. It's still not putting out any voltage. So we're going to just replace it. And this one takes 2 half-inch bolts. Both of them go through the back. One on the top, one on the bottom. They don't have nuts on them. And the cat's in here going super crazy. Meow. So there's one. Should have got our socket and a ratchet. For some reason, the box in the opening won't fit. This is a Craftsman wrench. You think it's 12 point to maybe it's measured to who knows? Maybe it's a 12mm. Who knows? If it was a 12, it should still fit on the half-inch. It wouldn't matter, but whatever. What else, Bev? I think it's wedged on there. I'm sure I'm totally blocking the camera. I said a long time ago, I was gonna work on the production values of my videos, and I have yet to do it. The last one I put up of the F100 had one where I was holding the stupid phone straight up and down. But it was an important part of the video. I kind of couldn't leave it out, so I put it in there. Come on. Cat. All right, here's that one. Set it up. That's tight. I'm sure this thing was a generator. Tractor at some point. What in the world is going on here? This thing does not want to come off here. Come on. Ouch! Son of a mother, let's go. You've got to be kidding me. I've loosened this thing up quite a bit. You know what? I'll tell you what, I don't know what bolt I took out, but it was not the bolt holding this thing in. I was wondering why it was so damn tight. I'm a damn moron. And it is not a 1/2 inch. Maybe it is a 9/16. And it is. And it's in a spot where I can't get a wrench on it and turn it. Son of a bee. All right, y'all, just chill out. Recently organized the old socket set here, so maybe it won't take me 45 minutes to find the socket. I was having a lot of trouble finding sockets, especially for the 3/8 drive, and I pulled them out one day. I was like, I'm gonna clean them out and find out why we have so many sockets. And I think there were 8 11/16 sockets in there. Once I cleared those out, I had a little bit extra room. There was also many plethora and multiples of other sizes as well. Too many. So I kind of put them all. There we go. We got a little bit more in there. Gotta get it off the old water pump. Okay, I got interrupted by a phone call from my daughter at school saying she had a rash on her arm. Anyway, I told her to power through it. She's only going to school 2 days a week. After today, she doesn't go back the rest of the week. So I was like, come on, power through it. You can make it. It wasn't hurting this morning. Who knows? You never know. So anyway, I'm having a lot of problems getting this belt off. Still very tight. So problem is, you can't get your hand right here to take it off the alternator, which would be easier because the pulley's a lot smaller, but I'm trying to get my hand in there and take it off the water pump, but it's not working either. So we'll see what we can do. Okay, so I ended up getting it off. I had to take the bottom bolt out, which is a bolt like this, but I had to take a punch and drive it out. Goes right there. And drive it out just to get a little extra on it to get this stupid belt loose. But anyway, I got it out. They look the same. I ordered that one off of Amazon. I think it was like $69. It's like $20 cheaper than a real Delco, which is what this one is. And it looks like it might have burned up. It's got a lot of trash in it. So, but anyway, I'm gonna put this one back on. I'm not gonna bore you with that. It's just a pain in the ass and a lot of cussing to get that one off. I'm like, it's supposed to be easy. Nothing pisses me off more than jobs that are supposed to be easy and turn out to be stupid hard. It's just stupid. But anyway, so this is just a little short video making this tractor. If you're into Fords like I am, if you don't have a, you know, everybody's got the 8 ends, but these are the ones I like. They got the overhead valve. 600's got the overhead valve engine in it. It's got about 10 more horsepower, I think. I think the 8 ends and 9 ends are rated like 25. I think this was rated about 35. This tractor's, it's got that 4-cylinder Ford sound. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't know the sound of a nice 4-cylinder Ford, the only thing that sounds that as good as that is the 4-cylinder International Harvester. Also sounds very nice. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get this put back on, and I'll grease this thing up, and then maybe I'll put a video, maybe I'll put a clip up when I'm done. We'll fire it up and ride it out. I gotta put some air in the tire over there, and we'll worry about this later. And there we go. I may change the oil after make hay next week. So anyway, there you go. Okay, I said I wouldn't bore you, but of course nothing is ever as easy as it seems. So for whatever reason, this one, the bolts I took out were metric. It says 10.9 on it, so that's like a metric hardness scale. 8.8, 10.9, 12.9. So this one actually takes a 5/16 bolt. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant. It gets on my nerves when somebody, just because the head takes a 1/2-inch wrench, they say, "Oh, you gotta take this 1/2-inch bolt out." This is not a 1/2-inch bolt. Anyway, it just gets on my nerves. So this is a 5/16 bolt, and it takes a 1/2-inch wrench to take it off. Anyway, that's what this one takes. But when I pull it tight, I ended up having to take this top bracket off to get the alternator out, and it went back in fairly simple. But this one tightens up right in that gap, and I don't know why that gap's there. It was like that when I got it. So when I pull the belt tight, I don't think it's gonna be tight enough right there. So I guess I'm gonna take this bracket off and try to weld it up, maybe, if I can find something to go in there. I'm not a welder, so wish me luck. So I don't have a piece of square to fit in there, so I got this piece of round stock. I'm not sure what size it is. Anyway, I think it's gonna fit in there. I'll just trim it, and I can grind it flat once I get it welded in there. I just need something to hold it for now. That's all I need. So we'll see how that goes. All right, well, I got it welded in. Best I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grind it down, test fit it, and since I had to grind some of the paint off to ground it, I'll probably go ahead and throw a coat of paint on it. Put it on the wire wheel. I think I got some red paint that I used to paint the water pump with, so that's what I'll do. Okay, so I painted the bracket, and I didn't have any Ford red, but I had some International Harvester red, but I painted it. It's hanging up. It's taking forever to dry. So next week I want to be able to wake up Monday morning, because I got to work Sunday night, and jump on the tractor and cut hay. So we're going to take the 4000 and we're going to hook up to the Sycamore. But first I got to move the David Brown 990. Look here, this is cold, super cold. And we're in the middle. And we're gonna turn the gas on, and we're gonna hit the button. Love that David Brown. All right, I'm not going to bore you with the hooking up of the mower because it takes forever, and I'm doing a lot of cussing and grunting and that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'll get that hooked up, and hopefully that bracket will be dry and we can be ready to mow. I've already serviced it before I put it up. Last time in May when I got done cutting hay, I went ahead and sharpened the blades, oiled it, greased it. I don't have to do anything but put it on and yeah, cut. So wish me luck. Okay, without too much cussing and throwing and swearing and telling yourself you're gonna quit farming and quit the haymaking business, which I do every year, we got it hooked up. So it seemed awful hard to hook up, even though I dropped it off from this very same tractor last year. It's not 100% ready. I'll have to take it up and try to hook up the lift arm and all that stuff. Give it put a little oil. I don't put a lot on there. I usually put some on there to keep it from rusting, but I didn't do too good a job this year because the grass is going to wipe it off. There's plenty of moisture in the grass to keep it lubricated. I did find out one thing about this cutter. It's supposed to have like a double blade on the end. I was watching, if you guys want to check out a cool farming channel, check out Just a Few Acres Farm. He goes over a lot of stuff, but I guess it's supposed to have like a double blade on the end of it. But anyway, this thing's been cutting good, knock on wood, for a couple years, and I was going to try to get something else, but it's been cutting good. You know, if something catastrophic breaks on this thing, I will not be fixing it, that's for sure. So anyway, get the hay liner out next week, hopefully. Cut on Monday, bale on Thursday. It's supposed to be nice and dry and cool, sunny. So I think if we can cut Monday afternoon, we can bale Thursday evening, Friday morning sometime. All right, let's go see if the bracket's finished drying. All right, we got the new alternator on. It was a little bit of a pain, not too bad. Bracket's still a little tacky. Paint took forever to dry. I guess, I don't know, it's enamel, whatever it is. Anyway, it looks pretty good, turns out pretty good. Got the old trusty fluke. And let's listen to this baby purr, and we'll check, make sure we're getting some output voltage. Sometimes she just needs a little bit of choke. much time I got for tractor videos today. I'm gonna get this thing out here and hopefully pull something else in it. So we'll see. Alright guys, if you like tractor videos and lots of Ford content, Mustangs and F100s and F150s, and Ford tractors, keep watching. Also, while I was waiting for it to dry, I mounted this toolbox in here. I've always wanted a toolbox. This is an old, I think a socket set came in there. Mounted this man, put some tractor tools in it, and we're good to go. Alright, that's it. Like, share, subscribe. In the words of JR Go, do whatever you want to do. If you want to check out some good, go check out Watch JR Go. I'll pull that from him. Like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. He's got a lot of car stuff on his channel. And if you're watching this, you probably already watched it. So I'm telling you nothing new. Anyway,